So do you think in any way this is a failure of capitalism? If people are reverting back to going to a lifestyle in which they can prioritize other things in life, do you think this is a failure of the society and the corporations people have dedicated so much of their time and their lives to?
I would be afraid of labeling this as a failure of society, but I do think the onus is very much on leaders, especially leaders who are taking a Theory X approach, which is a pessimistic view of people. It assumes that people dislike work, they have very little ambition, and are unwilling to take responsibility. And I think that when you start thinking of people like that, when you start thinking of employees like that, it creates a really toxic work environment, especially for younger generations. And I speak for myself as a millennial and all of my peers. I mean, we are very much internally driven, and we're driven by experiences more than we're driven by physical and material possessions, if you will. We value things like having the flexibility to go to the gym, to be able to walk our dogs, to be able to spend time with our families, to be able to take trips and vacations and not have to worry about, for example, asking for time off to go to see a dentist or go to the bank for an appointment.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's where I stand on that.
Right. So Hamza, just before I let you go, I do want a little about what burnout means and the implications of it. I mean, millennials are labeled as just being lazy, and you tried to debunk that in the previous answer. But when we're talking about this massive burnout, what are the reasons behind it, and how dangerous can it be?
That's a great question. And the World Health Organization has reclassified burnout very recently in the last couple of months. And they now describe it as the result of chronic workplace stress that has gone unmanaged. So they've relegated occupation burnout to career. So it's occupational burnout that we're speaking about specifically. But it really stems from performance pressure that is caused by factors from without and factors from within, leading people to experience a state of mental, physical, and emotional exhaustion. So it's really about overwork and not feeling like you're enough.